Welcome and thank you for watching. For those of you that are new, my name is Scott. I'm the founder of the Institute for Solar Studies on Behavior and Human Health, which is based in Santa Monica, California. Lately I've been starting a new division, which is a green technology page. And I once again like to thank all of my loyal viewers and also my loyal readers from my website and also my published books, which have been publishing the last 3 years. This is a video on Ormus, which I've just made a fresh batch. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. As you can see, the Ormus is separated here. I have the Ormus on the bottom, and then I have the water on the top. This is normal for it to separate like this, because this is exactly how it should look when you're finished. This is after about 3 rinses. And what I've done is I put it in a small dropper bottle, and I take it about 3 to 4 drops at a time, no more, no less, at least for me anyway, but some people may vary. And I take it usually before bed. That's the best time that it works for me. For those of you that are also new, as you know, the overnight RejuveneEssence, basically it's a Carnosine synergist mix. It's Carnosine with stevia, spirulina. Basically it just synergizes the Carnosine. And what I've done is I've been taking the Ormus with the overnight RejuveneEssence. The results are absolutely amazing. I'm not going to say any more, that you guys experience it for yourself, but the results are actually amazing. These are some of the experiences that I've had from taking this combination. And remember, this is only 4 drops for me, and for those of you that have read my latest book on stem cell therapy using herbs, you'll know that less is actually more. So for anti-aging work and anti-aging foods or anti-aging food combinations, less is always more. Anyway, these are some of the experiences I've had with the Ormus and the Carnosine. Basically, I've had extremely vivid dreams, very, very close to lucid dreaming, but my sleep pattern has become much more in depth. I'm able to sleep a lot more easier. I sleep much more peacefully. Also, I've had problems solved. For those of you that are new to my green technology page, as you know, I'm working on a self-propelled bike. This is the rough model right here. Basically, it's a self-propelled bike, uses no batteries, uses no solar power. It works on its own momentum, along with Peltier technology and supercapacitors, which basically charge the bike, charges supercaps as the bike goes along. I had 2 huge engineering challenges that were very, very difficult and complex to overcome. Solved them last night, and this is now going to become a reality. The self-propelled bicycle is only a matter of time. So I was able to solve 2 major engineering challenges just by sleeping well and using this Ormus, which has really given me in-depth clarity to solving problems. Some of the other experiences, I've had less appetite for food. Sometimes I go on, chocolate binges, and I've had less appetite for chocolate and sweets, which is a good thing. So I'm able to eat less, probably because my body is absorbing more nutrients and I need less food, basically because the Ormus is actually increasing the absorption of the nutrients. Some of the other benefits, I think more clearly. Also, I have more flexibility, which means my muscles are much more stronger. I have more flexibility in my joints and my bones. And there's one thing I have noticed taking this Ormus with certain food combinations. A lot of you guys know that soybeans, basically tofu is one example, or pinto beans. Some of the beans are genetically modified. And I've noticed when I take Ormus and before bed, and I take the Ormus with these genetically modified foods, it's really, really bad. It amplifies the effects of the GMOs. And so last night I had cottage cheese and sardines, which are basically 0 GMOs, and the Ormus, and the results were amazing. There's no GMOs in, as we know, fish or cottage cheese, and so the effects are much, much more beneficial, much more better than taking tofu or pinto beans with the Ormus. So I know that some of these foods, soak up pesticides and things like that. So once again, I encourage you to make your own Ormus. I'll be having it for sale on the site soon, but these are just some of the experiences I've had. When I wrote my first book, Living Beyond 120, A Centurion's Guide to Longevity, for those of you that have already read it, I have the Ormus making, how to make the Ormus yourself in there. And I've been taking Ormus a lot since then, and I went through some experiences, and I gave it a break for a little while. And just recently I started taking it again because I feel intuitively I could use some more. And taking it with the overnight RejuveneEssence mix has been absolutely amazing. So hope you guys can benefit from this video, and I'd like to thank you for watching. And there's a link underneath. You can click underneath, learn more information about the Green Technologies page, and also about the Ormus and how to make it yourself. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and wish you all a great week ahead and a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.